Good morning to all of our sewing peeps out there. It's Linda and Carrie today from Sierra Sewing Quilting and Vacuums in Reno, Nevada. We are here for our Wednesday, What's New Wednesday. I keep forgetting all the new names that we give for it. But we're here today to show you some new fabrics that we have and some Christmas ideas for last minute Christmas shopping. And everything that we show today is 15% off from right this very moment until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, no matter what time you watch, whether you watch us recorded or not. So many people, I'm always surprised at how many people watch and say, well, I didn't watch you live, so I couldn't get the discount. Yes, you can get the discount anytime
24
between
hours.
now and 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. So free shipping for anything over $100 for all our sewing friends out there across the country within the continental United States. And what else am I missing? I didn't put my cheat sheet up there. That's it.
You can find all the products that we have that we're showing today listed on live in a live category. So in your navigation bar, you're going to click on live and scroll down to the picture of Linda and Elaine. Click on that, and then you will see all of the items that we are showing today.
Yes, and if you have any questions, please, if you're watching live, ask them right now. You can ask them later also, but if you have any question right at this moment, please, Jared is there. He will let us know what the question is. We can give you the answer right away. Otherwise, our phone number is right here below us. Our phones turn on at 10 o'clock till 5:30, so give us a phone call anytime during the day, any day at all. And to add to your, if you see some items here and you don't get quite to $100 and you want that free shipping on your $100, go to our website and just add some things that are at a regular price. And those all count towards your free shipping also. All right, so we're going to get going right here. This is a Minky quilt, so it's that nice soft Minky. It's called Stardust. And it was a shop sample. We can no longer get the kits for it, so this is now for sale. The kit itself was $60, I think $60.99, and that included the top and the binding. It did not include the backing, or there is batting in there also. And it included extra fabric to make this pillow that you'll be able to get in for the deal today. As I said, it was $60.99. We do have it for $75 as a store sample. You get your 15% off. That's going to bring the price right down to what the kit was. And the kit didn't have the backing or on there. And the size on it is 38 by 58. It's a perfect little girl quilt, a throw for a tween, even a teenager would love that. I know my daughter, when she was a teenager, would have loved that.
Yeah, anything soft.
So,
and pink.
Perfect last minute Christmas gift, or if you're looking at early birthday presents for next year.
It's already made, ready to go.
This is the one for it. Yes, and I just want to throw in, before you do all your Tula Pink, we have some fleece that we brought in. As we know, the Joann's have closed down, and we've had a lot of people coming in and asking for fleece. We do have a category on our website under fabric, and then you scroll down and you'll find fleece. We have several solid ones. This is a new one that just came in. It has the primary colors in it with the rainbow. And the other one Carrie has right here is a new one that just came in with just cute, cute butterflies. I could see that as a little fleece top if you're making tops for
oh, like a jacket or sweatshirt?
Yes. A jacket or sweatshirt.
Yes.
Yes, and
or a quick blanket.
what is the width on this, do you think?
I believe they're 60 inches.
They look alike about 60 inches, yes. 5860,
Yes.
that's what it says on it. And we have some solids if you're, these might be a little more girlish
Coordinating.
looking, but we have the solids also if you're making anything for the male members of your family. All right, I'm going to let you go into the Tula Pink.
Okay, so we got Tula Pink in a couple months ago, and it was so popular, it sold out before we even had a chance to touch it. So we were lucky enough to bring it back in. So we were able to get it reordered right away. This is Tula Pink's latest line. It's called Gray Works. And this is the wolf with really fun coloring. Her fabrics are famous for fussy cutting.
I'll get the other woof. It
Yep.
comes
Oh.
in 2 shades of gray. So I'll pull the other one. Carrie had the light one. I have the one with the darker background. And you know, Carrie, what I really like about this when I was looking at it, something you don't always see online when you're looking at it on the boat. But I just love how there really is a pattern. You can see it actually more in the polar bear. She always has
Patterns
some
within
type of a
patterns.
pattern, yes, even the background. And you can really see it in the
Yes.
polar bear.
So I used the wolves, and there was a heart in those leaves within the wolves. Okay, so this is the polar bear, which is,
Yeah, if you open it up, is he upside down or right side up?
well,
I
he's
can't
right
tell.
side up. That's why I have it short. 'Cause-
Okay.
There we go.
But can you see sort of that, what I'm talking about is this, there's sort of this X in between all of that. But like Carrie says, she also hides things within her pattern.
Yep, perfect for fussy cutting, and not just the face. You know, the leaves all have designs in them too. All the bright colors coordinate with all of her other fabrics. So this is one we did not get in the first time around for some reason or another, but we have it now, and this is the cute puffin. And there's just a hint of color in this one.
All right, Carrie, tell me what kind of a seal this is. Is it a leopard seal?
I
Is
don't-
that what that is,
I don't know
Jared?
my seals that well.
I say it's a leopard seal. Any of you,
She says it's upside down.
I'm upside down? Oh, I'm so sorry.
There you go.
Here, I'll grab you that one. And then this is, again, in the lighter gray, and the Tula pink, she has all her bright colors in the background there.
And this is the darker gray, so more of an outline look.
And is this, Carrie, is this part of the Gray Works line, or is
Yeah,
this
so
her-
this is her gray work, but it's also called True Colors. So there's a small chance that she may keep these
Continue.
as a standard. So here is the so this is True Colors. The lighter gray background with the fun disco palms is the
disco?
disco palms. Yes.
Carrie's, what were the discos in the 70s, the late 70s, I think? I was going to say she's an 80s girl, but I think it was the late 70s. And here are her
Yeah.
large dots again, light gray, medium gray, I guess, with a light gray dot, and a darker gray with black dots.
And here's some more of her. So this is a tiny dots, and then the black one is a newer one. It's like I don't know what it's like, little triangles, a texture, and it's called Kinda Shady. It's very fun.
And keeping with Tula Pink, oh, show the jelly roll there.
Oh yes. So we still have a few jelly rolls left. So these jelly rolls are only the coordinating True Colors. So the spots and the dots, and her famous Fairy Frost or Fairy Dust prints. So a wonderful jelly roll with just the coordinating dots and spots.
And we made up some fat quarter packs. These are her tiny dots. These are on our website also,
As
but the
yardage.
colors may vary. So I'm going to show you the colors that we currently have for our tiny dots. And there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of the tiny dots. We're going to show you stripes also, but I think there's 9 in there, and that's
Correct.
why there's a price difference when you see it.
Yep.
So let me just show you one by one. There's the purple with the pink dots.
So these coordinate with all of her fabric lines.
Yes, it's amazing how she always pulls them
Keeps her
all
colors,
together.
Yeah, keeps her colors true.
Now, where, if they want to look at this later, Carrie, where, I didn't look that up today.
So we have a
Where
Tula
do-
Pink category. So you
Okay.
can type Tula Pink in the search bar and it'll bring you to everything Tula Pink. Or if you go to Fabric and Collections and you scroll down to Tula Pink, you will see everything there.
And again, I don't know if, does it say it in there now, Carrie, the color may vary?
Yes, yes.
But this
Because
is-
these are so popular, we remake them all the time.
Yes.
And sometimes there's different colors in them. So here's the stripes. The stripes are a nice tight stripe, so you can use it for small or large pieces, quilting. And wonderful coordinate, wonderful sashing and bindings I would see in this. So lots of fun colors. Aqua, a few different pinks. She loves pink, obviously. Pink is always in her color schemes. There's a couple primaries in this collection too, but not many.
And like Carrie said earlier, though, even though we might have different colors of this, either the stripe or the tiny print, all of these go with everything she does. She just does a really good job of just bringing everything always together.
And so we do have yardage of those. So those are our fat quarter bundles, but we do have yardages of all the dots and all the stripes.
And that's under the Tula Pink category.
Yes.
All right, we're
All
going
right.
to go on. We're going to shift gears here a little bit. And we're going to do a little bit of woodsy going on. And camping and the deer and the moose and the bear and fish. This is the line that came in. I wouldn't say it's camping. It is outdoorsy. And this one I love because people are always coming in. Do you have bears? And this one has the bear and the moose and the deer
And a chair.
and the mallard duck. And a what?
The chair.
Oh, the chair. Yes.
I can't say the word with
Yes.
this. All right, and so here's a wonderful, it looks like a trout.
And
Fish.
people are always asking for fish also.
Yes, so wonderful for your hunting and fishing quilts.
And the last one to go coordinate with all this, I love, it's just a nice sage green with a dark green trees, reminding me of my Christmas tree that's in my house right now. How's everyone doing with Christmas? I think I'm doing okay. You know, we decided to do a little bit less this year, and we drew names and said, well, everybody buying for everyone. And it's made me lazy to go out shopping. It's like, oh, I don't need to do it. And so guess what? I haven't done it.
I'm actually on top of it this year.
Yeah.
I only have a couple
I'm
more things
doing-
to get.
I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Ask Jared what he bought me. I think he has my name, but I don't know. I'm not sure.
Maybe not.
All right, so the long-awaited Winnie the Pooh line.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, and this is a really good one.
Yes. Okay.
Tossed Pooh.
Before everyone who pre-ordered the Winnie the Pooh kits, I tell you, I've been fighting really hard. Like, where are they? Where are they? I'm pretty sure they're in our receiving room as we speak. They will be received today, and you will get your phone calls today for all of those. So,
Yay.
yes.
I hope you didn't speak too early on that.
I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong, call Jared.
Whoa, I'm not the one that said it.
And here's the honey pot.
And if you didn't pre-order a Winnie the Pooh kit, I believe we have a couple extras.
Oh, yes.
That we will be
Yes.
able to.
We'll be able to show those next week if we have any left.
So here's the whole clan, the Winnie the Pooh. What's the 100-acre village? So all of the
100-acre woods.
woods, yes. It's been a long time since I've paid attention to Winnie the Pooh.
I know. And here is his 100-acre woods, the map, famous for all where his house is and where Rabbit's Friends Hollow is and all the different places in the 100-acre woods.
All right,
this one
and
is-
here is kind of a classic book reproduction.
And then this is the, well, I call it the Minky, but wait till you see the surprise. I gotta make sure it's right side up. Thank you. This is Minky fabric.
Minky is droopy. All right, so soft. Oh my
Silky,
gosh.
silky soft.
Silky
Pod.
soft.
Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to drop this corner because on the
All right.
back side of it is the
Ta-da.
print of Winnie the Pooh
Pooh.
with his little honey pot. So this is something that you can, all you need to do is put a binding on it. And you've got
Yes.
the sweetest little blankie that is so
It is
soft.
so soft,
It is.
yeah.
I think it's almost
Softer than
softer
the
than
other.
just Shannon.
It
I
is.
really think.
It is.
Very lightweight.
It almost has a little more stretch to it too. It's very stretchy.
Yeah, so you
It
could put
feels
some.
so
You
good.
could put a cotton binding on it, silk binding on it, a minky binding on it, but I can't tell you, and it's what $58.60 also.
Yes.
I can't tell you how soft this truly
It
is.
actually
I
has
think
the name
Greg
velvet
needs one
in
of
it,
these.
so it's called Double Lush Velvet. So
Oh.
it is a special. This
Okay.
isn't going to last long. If you,
No.
I would get it quick.
Anyone who can
Yes.
come in and get a feel on this are going to love it. All right, so
Okay.
'tis the season for lots of people coming in. Husbands coming in. I don't know if you saw our post that we put out yesterday of the husband who bought his wife a present, and Lori took his picture because he was so excited to buy that picture. To buy that sewing machine for his wife, and he wanted it on Facebook. And I said, "What if his wife sees it?" And he said, "No, she's not going to look at it." So I just hope that she doesn't get.
Well,
but
it
he was
wasn't
so
a giveaway. It was wrapped, right?
Yes, it
so
was wrapped.
Even if she sees it, it's
Yeah.
still a surprise.
She's a new sewer, and he was buying her a brand new sewing machine. So, but that was the big present. We've had a few, people coming in buying those and buying the chairs, buying the big presents. But we also have a lot of sewers coming in wanting to buy something stocking stuffers, or they have a gift exchange with their sewing group and they want something. It's a little bit of a budget. And so we gathered up a bunch of things that would be great ideas for anyone who's wanting to get you a present. So some of the more popular ones are, first, let's see. I got to do this kind of in order. These, which way am I going to do this? I'm going to start with this. This is a cut safe. You might want to say, what's a cut safe? This is our ruler that we use over in our fabric department. And it has a safety edge on it, which is what this is. And everybody was always asking us, I need one of those, I need one of those. So we brought them in. And the other thing about everything we're showing today, we're trying to show things that maybe your sewer doesn't have. That's the big thing. A lot of the ladies that are in groups come in and say, I want to get them something that I know they don't have, because they have everything. I guarantee you most of them do not have that, and most of the people want these. These just adhere. It is a stick-on. You've got to follow the directions. You've got to go a little bit in to adhere it. And just to be perfectly clear, because we're always slinging and flinging our rulers here, because we do a lot of cutting with kits, we what did we put on this? Gorilla Glue, Jared? Some kind of cement?
Yeah, I think I put Gorilla Glue, but there's different types of Gorilla Glue.
Yes.
The bottom line, just make sure it's a super glue that works on plastics.
There you go.
That's the bottom line.
Yes, because this is a plastic, and because we use it so much, we did do an extra adhesive on this, which you could also do at home.
The
other
reality
thing I wanna
is if
show-
you're at home by yourself, you won't need that, because I don't think we can stress how much we actually use that ruler. So.
Yes, that's what I said.
Yeah.
We are always slinging and flinging our rulers. We use it a lot. The other thing that I cannot tell people enough how great these are, and these are grippy dots. And what they are, we have them on our ruler here. We love our creative grid rulers because they do have the kind of the sandy paper on them, sandy roughness on them to keep them from moving. But if you add these grippy dots on, which we have on all of our rulers here, they give it an extra, it's not going to move on you. And like I said, we're always swinging and flinging our rulers here, that we like to have the extra grip on it. Again, Jared, I don't know if they can see this, but it's
Yeah.
a tiny little square. And in the center of the square, there's another tiny little square. So we use every single one of those. We put quite a few on our larger ruler because, we use it a lot cutting here. But you can just put on as many as you feel like you'll need. And when you put it on, it just gives it that extra grippiness that your ruler is not going to move on you. And we all are always wanting our rulers to not move on us. So that is just a wonderful one. It's $5.99. We're running out of them. $5.99 plus you get your 15% off today. So what do you have?
All right, so I have
Yes.
smaller rulers. So this is one of our best-selling size rulers. It's 2.5 by 6.5 inches. So it's the perfect little ruler to keep next to your sewing machine, to measure your block as you're quilting. A travel, it fits perfect in your bag. Very useful. You can add the dots to it. It does have the non-stick the grippy stuff on the back, but you can add an extra dot or two so that it really doesn't turn for you. Very handy, just measurement guide.
And it has our name on it.
Yes,
It's like
the logo
Oh, did
ruler.
I missed whether you said that or not. The Sierra Sewing Clipping Vacuum, so it's a collector's item. And Carrie, I know you do a lot of small pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So she knows how important it is when she's cutting her small
So
pieces.
2.5 and 6 inches are two of the most common sizes.
Don't use this to cut your small
With a
pieces.
smaller ruler, it's so
You
much
want a smaller
faster and
ruler.
easier on your hands.
The next ruler I have is called a hot ruler. And I know a lot of you may be saying, what is a hot ruler for? The hot ruler is to help use it to any time you need to iron right on top of your ruler with a measurement. If you try doing that on the acrylics, it's going to melt underneath of your iron, and then you have the big mess. How this works, I wish I could show a picture of it. You would take your fabric and you fold it up to the line that you want. Say you want to make a 3/4 of an inch hem. Sometimes you have to do a double hem. You would take your fabric, you would fold up to there, instead of having to mark, measure and mark all the way down and where you're going to iron it up to, you would mark it there. I mean, you would fold it up and then you can iron right over top of this ruler. And that is invaluable when you're doing a hemline like that. Instead of, like I said, instead of having to mark all the way down your ruler, all the way down your piece of fabric, you can just use this, fold it up, iron right on top of it. And this is invaluable if you do things like that.
All right, so the next great gift idea I have is a mat cleaning tool. So with all that cutting, your mat does grab fibers from your fabrics, and they get caught in your your healing mat, self-healing mat. This is a little rubber fabric grabber.
Fabric grabber.
Fabric grabber.
A thread grabber.
So what you do is you get to put your fingers in it, and then you just rub it on your cutting mat, and that's going to grab any, if you've ever cut batting on your cutting mat and then lifted up the batting and you went, oh my gosh, I
Yes.
just ruined my mat, this will cure that. This pulls all those fibers that get stuck in your mat right up and off.
Yeah, it collects it right in. These are, Carrie showed it, there's a lot of little nubbies in there of different shapes
So
and
you just kinda
directions.
rub it and roll
So
it.
you just rub it and it either collects in here or it loosens them up so that you
can
can
pull 'em off.
pull them off there. It's a great. The seam guide tape. This is another one that's invaluable. 1/4 inch seams are always a nemesis at times for us. This is a seam guide tape. I'm holding it to the side, Jared. I don't know, can you see the pink line and the white
Yeah.
line? You can see that?
Kind of.
The pink line is the center line where you would have your needle centered on that. And then you would take it and you would put some of this tape to the front, which would be the front of the machine, and you can go towards the back of it also. You would tape that along where that line is for the 1/4 inch seam and just place it down so you have a nice long, most people, their plates have a 1/4 inch seam, but this can lengthen that so that you can guide your fabric along and have a longer seam line to be able to follow. It is adhesive, so you can reuse it as needed. Another little thing that'll help you with 1/4 inch seams.
All right, so a turning tool is something you don't really take the time to buy for yourself until it's too late. So this makes it for a great gift. It's a turning tool, so you can use it to turn tubes inside out. If you're making a doll and you're making little arms and legs and you need to stitch them on the right side out and then flip them, turn them right side in. This is, there we go. So it's a metal tool with a ballpoint end, so it's not sharp, it's not going to push through your corners. Also, if you're making box corners and you need to push them out, point your pointed corners out, it will also push out your corner without pushing through your fabrics. This also works as a great stiletto. So it's nice and long, it's very sturdy, and it's not too sharp. So a great useful tool to have when
And
sewing.
the other thing I've seen it used for is if you use that ballpoint and you've turned something out and you go along that seam and you iron right behind it, and then that
It really
makes
smooths out. So especially corners, if you're sewing curves and you need to smooth out that curve, this is the perfect tool for that.
All right, so now I got our, it's called a magic mister. It is a misting spray bottle. Oh, this one does have some water. Oh, it did. That's one little mist. I love these because I use the Best Press, I use the Flatter, I use a variety of products that spray. But all too often, a lot of those the spray bottles do not, that when you spray, they get a blob of water comes out of them once in a while, a big old drip. And this mister is, I wish, I had water in it, but it's not misting right now. You will not ever get that big drip of water, a blob of water coming out. This is a nice, fine spray mist, and you can spray it fast, and you'll keep getting mist after mist, or if you just pull it down and hold it, it'll give you a nice, fine mist. And these are absolutely wonderful. Like I said, I have one for water, one for my Best Press, one for my Flatter, and I have them all marked so I don't get them mixed up what's what. I love them. Oh, and the other is magic pens. You don't know how many times people say, what is magic about them? I don't know why they named them magic pens, but I can tell you some of the features on them that I love. First of all, they're very, very flat. They have great grips on them, so they're easy to pull out. And you can iron over them so they're heat resistant. They're not going to be those balls, ones that are ball that are not heat resistant. When you iron out of them, you flatten them out. And they have a wonderful little carrying case that you can keep them all in. $13.99 plus your 15% off. A great gift.
All right, so project bags is another great gift to gift another sewer or quilter. These are clear polypropylene project bags. I believe they're 12 or 14 inches square, so you can fit a nice size block in them. And there's 5 in this package. They have a reusable zipper, so a very high quality reusable package bag. And they sell for $9.99, so you get 15% off that. The other project bags we have are the Lori Holt vinyl project bags. And these are so cute. You can't have too many because you have a lot of different projects and pieces that you can keep in them. As quilters, we don't finish everything we start, so we have to keep track of everything. So they have a zipper. They are lined on the inside. They are wonderful project bags. There's a couple different styles. They're all listed on the sale today. And I don't have any prices on them though.
And the last thing before we go to Jared, and Jared has a lot of wonderful things to show us also, is the Quilter's Word Search. It's only $12.99 and it has 72 stitching themed puzzles. And I'm like, really? Can there be that many? But I'm just amazed at some of the, and it does give you answers in the back if you can't find them all. But star blocks, spools of thread, sewing machines, different sewing machines, sewing basket, quilting nightmares. I love that one. I want to get that one done. Quilting goofs. Well, what do they think that we're messing up all the time here?
Rip out.
Quilting conferences, Quilters Home of Fame, places to buy fabric, Prairie Points, just so many, 72 different ones. We sell a lot of these, and again, it's a last minute type thing that you can buy, $12.99, just a little gift that you can add in with your gift card, and just make different things that we have here that we showed that not everybody has. So we're hoping that today that we showed you some quick ideas for anything that you might want to get. Again, 15% off the next 24 hours. So get on there, and we're getting limited on a lot of things because, like I said, it's the season everyone's buying. So we're going to go over to Jared again. Oh, I forgot. There was something I forgot. There's 2 things I forgot.
Oh, okay.
Something that's happening between today and next Wednesday. The shortest day of the year is going to happen. Shortest daylight of the year is going to happen, I think, on Sunday. I tried to study up on this and try to figure it out and explain it, but I was like, no. So the days are going to start getting longer after Sunday, the daylight hours.
Yay.
Yay, yes, yes. I don't mind. Maybe it's, I don't know, just life. I'm just happy to be alive every day. And I don't mind the darkness anymore, but thank goodness it does turn around and turn into longer daylight hours. And the other thing is we are going to have, if you're in the area, in the Reno or Carson City area, we are going to have ugly sweaters sale next week. Yes. And what it is any day that you come in, and you can come in 3 days in a row, but not 3 times in one day. So it's once a day, come in with your ugly sweater. It's got to be ugly. I don't want any cute ones. We got to have some ugly one. And you'll get 40% off of an item that is anything but the sewing machine, furniture, and vacuums. Yes. Anything else in the store is 40% off. You get one item, 40% off that day. So come in to the Reno store or the Carson City store and let us judge. We might have to put some of those online and let us judge whether they're really ugly or not.
That could be very fun.
All right. Yes. Yes. I'm looking forward to seeing Carrie's ugly sweaters. So.
I have a classic ugly sweater.
So she will be here,
Yes.
I will be here, and Jared will be here with our ugly sweaters. So we're going to go over to Jared right now. We will be here next Wednesday morning, the day before Christmas, to do our live. So Carrie and I will see you then, but right now we're going over to Jared.
Alrighty, good morning, everybody. Let's make sure I muted the right people. Yep, I did. Yeah, come on over. In that case, Carrie, can you mute yourself, please? Or just shut that off, your choice. Alrighty, so I am going to talk about some of my favorite Christmas gifts. I always find it funny because every single week Linda's like, oh, it's going to be so short and sweet. I don't have much stuff. Here we are at 9:31, long and not short every week. But I don't care. It's always funny.
Yes.
It's like every Christmas and Thanksgiving, my love you, Mom. But we always make fun of my mom because every single Thanksgiving and Christmas morning we get a text of, oh my gosh, the rolls are not rising.
Not this year. Not this year. I make homemade rolls every year.
And every single year, the rolls turn out perfectly delicious and perfectly fine. But it's always funny.
They may not be pretty, but they
What do you
taste
mean?
great.
I don't care if food is pretty. If it tastes good, that's all that matters. I'd rather have delicious than pretty. Okay, so yes, I am going to get into some of my favorite things to talk about. So, what do you want to?
Jared loves vacuums. Let me tell you. If you missed last week with the vacuums or any other vacuums, but he absolutely loves the vacuums. So
Well, they're just. You should too. I mean, they keep your house clean.
I mean, you have a man way of looking at vacuums in the way that I don't have.
That's true.
Yeah.
And buying actual quality stuff, and hint, hint, wink, wink, it ain't Dyson. I will die on that hill, and I will prove to you on that hill.
Yes.
But yeah,
on
so
to today.
if you're confused as to what we're talking about, go watch our video last week. I did a whole run through of comparing Dyson's top selling stick vacuum compared to the Riccar R65 stick vacuum, and it's pretty enlightening as to the differences between the two of them and what you're actually getting.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, jumping into this, where do you want to start? Let's start with just the big guy. So, first things first.
Several times.
I've shown this so many times.
Reason why.
Yeah, people love this machine. This is the Janome TravelMate 30. It's a basic machine. It has 30 stitches on it. It has a needle threader. It does not have automatic tensions. It does not have scissors, but it has speed control, start, stop, reverse, programmable needle stop. Has your basic stuff. Yeah, it has a thread cutter on the side, but no scissors, like touch button scissors. But it is a basic Janome that is red and cute, so I'm told.
I love it.
So it's very easy to use.
It's like our red convertible.
Yeah.
Sewing machines.
And it is 11 pounds. It is lighter than everybody with a featherweight. So people that go to class and, I carry my featherweight because it's light. Here you go. Here's a machine that's lighter. And it does some more stitches. So when you actually need to do a zigzag or a blind hem or whatever you need to do in class, you have that option now. And these things sell like hotcakes. I don't understand it. MSRP on this one.
They're a wonderful machine.
Right. MSRP on this machine, I believe, is $5.99, I want to say. But for you guys, for our Christmas price from now until Christmas Day, we are running this at $3.99. With that being said, I cannot ship this machine, right? unfortunately, it is protected by Janome that I can't ship. But if you were to come in and purchase a machine for yourself or your friend in Tennessee, but you were physically here to swipe your credit card at that point, I would be more than happy to ship that machine for you. Because, at that point, I'm just a friend shipping a machine for you at that point. So, just saying, if you want to have a nice, or you have kids or somebody or a mom out somewhere that needs a nice travel machine,
Yeah,
it's a great one to do.
Grandma and granddaughter in the other day for
Yeah.
new owners lessons, and that little girl was so excited. How old was she? She was probably about 10. And I put a
I
Facebook
don't
up.
think I was here for that.
Yeah, I put a Facebook up of one of Renee, who works down in Carson City.
Oh, that one,
Her
yes.
grandson was, she got her grandson and her granddaughter, I believe, one, and they're great for kids,
Yeah.
great for traveling, great for taking to class,
Mm-hmm.
great for anyone who wants a simple machine.
That
It's
does enough.
Yeah, it's electronic, not mechanical, and yes.
Yeah.
It's an easy, comprehensive machine to
Yeah.
understand.
And this does come with the 1/4-inch foot as well, too. So
Oh, yeah,
that's always
that's
a big
huge.
plus.
Yeah.
And I want to touch on one thing actually really quick, is mechanical versus electronic machines. I have so many people come in, think, I just want a mechanical machine.
I want it simple.
Yeah. This is a very, very, very simple machine. All you literally do is, if you see these, if I can do this backwards, right here, these arrows right here, all you do is press up or down to change your stitch. So you see how the box says 01? 01 is your straight stitch. If you want a zigzag, you're going to press the up button until you hit 7. That's it. It's super easy.
It's like your TV control.
Yes.
If any of you are still turning knobs, that's a mechanical machine.
Yeah.
If you're pushing buttons to change channels on your TV, that's what this is.
Yeah.
You can do
And
it.
it's super simple. And the huge benefit that you get when you go to a electronic machine are simple features such as push button reverse, tack down / reinforcement stitch, and speed control, so you can put a max speed on your machine. And then my all-time favorite thing that you get when you just make that super small stop to an electronic machine is a programmable needle stop position.
Oh, yeah.
So all you guys that are on your completely mechanical machines, you know how you stop sewing and then you have to turn your hand wheel to release your fabric. On an electronic machine, your machine will always stop in the full needle up position or the full needle down position, whatever you have it programmed to do. And the reason why we like that full needle up position is because it puts it into that perfect position where you had to turn your hand wheel to release that. It puts it in the machine in the perfect position for it to automatically release that fabric. So that is my all-time favorite thing of making that small step up into a quote-unquote electronic machine.
Yeah, because if
right?
your needle's not at that position, you're jamming your fabric on the way out. Or
Yes.
Jamming your machine, I should
Yes.
say.
So $3.99 on that guy. Come on down and get one of those if you just need present for your husband needs a bailout or you need a bailout for somebody else to go somewhere. So, and
You want to get into sewing.
yes, for those of you that already have this machine or are, again, looking to get one of those, is the extension table to this machine. So all this is you have just some legs on the back right here, there, and down on the end. Fold those out, slide it right onto the end of the machine, and now you have a bigger work area to work with this machine. This is normally $39.99. We do have it at that 15% off. This can be shipped also. So, for those of you that already have the machine or you're just looking to buy one of those.
All right.
All right, let's set those on the ground just because we have a lot of stuff over here.
No, it's looking a little precarious there.
All right, zircles. You want to talk about zircles?
The circles. Okay.
Yeah.
These are some very, very strong magnetic
Pin cushions.
Pin cushions, pin holders.
Yes. And what I love about these is the way that the magnet is placed and built and placed inside of this. If you guys can see, yeah, you can. All of these pins have a tendency, and 99% of the time when you just drop pins onto this, the head of the pin goes to the outside. So there's no more, I always remember my mom's magnetic one growing up. It would always kind of like sticking your hand into the pin pricker.
Yeah, so they can see that the head of the needles go to the outside instead of the sharp point going
Yes.
to the outside.
Correct.
I want to do a demo on this.
And
I want
I-
to show you how strong these are.
I always have to give the disclaimer when somebody's playing with these on the
my
counter
goodness,
of
and they don't
when you
believe
put
us.
it back, watch your fingers.
They don't believe us.
Because then they snap it back on and like,
So let me show you. Let's put this one right here.
yes.
And just to show you, I'm going to put these two together.
Yeah.
And then they're just very, very strong. It takes a bit to get them off of here. That's how strong the magnetism is.
Yes.
And
They're wonderful.
Do they need to worry about having the magnets next to their sewing machines? Because a lot of people,
Depends how old your sewing machine
Yes,
is. If
back
your
in the
sewing
day.
machine is within the last 10 years, no, you do not.
no,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a whole nother discussion that I'm not going to get into. But if your machine is within the last 10 years, you do not need to worry about it being
And these are-
closer. Actually, I take that back. There's not a single sewing machine that you need to worry about
No.
this on.
Right.
Not a single one.
Right.
Only computers.
All right, so
And again, that goes to the 10-year
these
thing.
are 15% off too. They're on our website.
Yep,
for today.
15% off as well too. Lots of fun
Perfect.
colors,
I wonder
so
what gift.
go on in and get whatever color you want. I think the only one we're out of is pink. Actually, I think I want to say when
Nah,
I was
they don't
looking
make
at it.
pink anymore. That was a
Oh,
special.
that stinks.
Purple, black, red, turquoise. Just put in the color that you prefer.
Oh, you don't even need to do that. They're all in colors online,
Oh,
so you're
they are.
good.
Okay.
All right, next up I'm going to talk about this light. So we have this wonderful light bar above us this whole time, and this is the Daylight Slimline 3 floor lamp. I know you can't see it on the floor, but this is on the floor, right? I love this because it is super, super bright. I can rotate this light as I want, and you'll see there. Now you see how dark we actually already got there? Because you can rotate this light to whatever position that you want. It has a double hinged, I have a hinge right here, and I have a hinge right here as well too. So double hinge to put this into exactly the right spot that you want. Like if I want this behind my sewing machine, I could put this, bend it there, and then right here, and then now I have it down behind my sewing machine, right?
Or in front of it.
Or in front of it, yeah. And these things are bright. If you guys don't want it that bright, it has 3 or 4. So this is the brightest. 1, 2, 3. So 3 light settings. So all the way bright, which is very, very nice. And or you go down the 2 settings. And what I love about this light is it is in the, if you guys know how lights are colorized, it is called Kelvin, right? And right here on the back of this box, I think it's going to be mirrored. Oh, no, it's not going to be mirrored. You see this kind of light scale on my pinky side over here, where it shows colors of lights. Now, Daylight makes most of their lights in a 6,000 Kelvin, which is daylight, right? And it's just white light, right? There's no yellow to it. There's no blue to it. It's just white, true light. So it's not going to distort any colors of your fabrics, your threads, anything of the sort as you're sewing with it, right? And so a couple options on this guy. This one is the floor standing one. And then this one I have right here is the table clamp one. So this one, you can actually use this. Let me turn it around, actually. That might be a little better. You can actually use this clamp right here and clamp it onto your existing furniture. If you have a sewing cabinet, something like that, or your end table, that'd be a perfect thing to clamp it onto. Now, these are a little pricey, but they are worth every single penny.
Yes.
Not gonna lie.
Okay, so I have a few things I want to say. I have, when Jared brought this in today, I was like, oh, I have 3 of them, and Carrie said the same thing. I have 3 of them. This is absolutely wonderful light. And if you're of my age, approximately, remember when the OttLite came out, and we thought it was the cat's meow because it was the lightest, the brightest that we've had. Initially, that's how they started with the OttLite. The OttLite would be absolutely down into this yellow. This is,
Yes.
like Jared said, this is a nice, bright, white light. And another thing I wanted to tell you, experience I had with this is I took this light one time into a classroom and I let people try it out. The thing was, we had about 8 ladies that day in class, and one of them got it for about 15 minutes. Then I took it away and gave it to somebody else to use. Let me tell you, when I took that light away, they were like, what? You know, it was such a difference in
I mean,
these-
even just sitting here and just shutting this off,
Yes, you can,
it's dark in here now.
yes. It's such a difference.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine not having this light.
Yeah,
The
it's,
non-tidal eyes.
yeah, it's very nice. And then you come up with the, again, the floor stand one. So either option, these are a great husband bailout.
Yes.
So
Very good bailout.
yes, very good LED lights. Again, 15% off on our website. Go take advantage of it. They're worth every single penny. Okay. And then coming up next, one of my favorite items in this are our cordless Panasonic irons. Now, I brought these in probably 6 or 8 months ago or so because I kept going on deliveries to people's houses and I kept seeing them in there and I was like, oh, that's an interesting product. And then one of our vendors, irons are always interesting. They're hard for us to get sometimes. I mean, we can get some of them, but we can't, like all our vendors don't just carry irons, right? So finally, one of our vendors started carrying these, and I was like, all right, let's buy a bunch of these because they are wonderful, and believe you me, people have been buying them,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So the very
And a
first
popular
thing,
Christmas present.
yeah, there's 3 of them that we carry basically. There's the high wattage, the medium wattage, and the travel mini iron. I don't have the travel one out here, but as you saw, there's a ton of stuff on our table. So this is the high wattage one. I think we definitely sell the most of these ones because it gets the hottest, right? My very first thing I love about it is
Carry.
carry case. You know, take it to your class, take it wherever you want, throw it in the closet, and it's protected. Additionally, you can put it inside of this carry case while your iron is hot.
Yes. And carry it home.
Yes. Now we have
your
patterns.
you don't have to worry
We
about
have patterns for your other irons that you can make your own carry case that you can put your hot iron into. But here's your case. So done deal on that one. And then here we go with our iron here. All you do is pull it off, completely cordless. Go and iron your stuff and put it back on the base. So what I like about the shape of this is that we have points on both ends, which is very wonderful for getting into those points and corners or your curves, anything, seams, anything of that sort, right?
Seams.
We have options on how much spray we want to put out there, or steam, I should say. So you want a light steam, a heavy steam. Heat controls, high, medium, and low as well too. So just absolutely
And it
wonderful.
can steam upright also.
Oh,
Yes,
I did not
yes,
know that. There you go. On the base itself, I like this particular iron, the hot one, because it has a retractable cord. You don't have to mess with it. Just give it a tug, and it goes back inside there.
It's just steaming upright straight up.
Oh, there you go. Steaming upright. There you go. This does have a detachable water tank as well, too. So you can just go and fill this up so you're not holding your whole iron under there. I think that's kind of nice because
Yeah, that's
you're
really
never
nice.
perfectly accurate with that water faucet, and then
always
your
spilling
whole
water.
iron is totally wet, and then you plug it in, you're like, oh, I hope nothing happens. So with this one, you've got it right there. Just go fill it up and really nice, right? So the high wattage comes in red and gold, right?
Yes.
And then the medium wattage comes in white and blue.
Or blue, yes.
And then what does the small ones come in?
Oh, there are a variety of colors.
Variety of colors? Okay. But I have them all on our website right now, also for the 15% off as well, too. Or whatever sale price might be lower than 15% off. I don't know. We'll find out. But they're on sale on our website right now.
Yes, yes.
So these are a great, 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 again, present for anybody. I highly recommend that high wattage one because it's really nice.
It's hot, and it stays hotter longer.
Yes, stays hotter longer. And then just put it back on there, put this inside of there, and that's it. Easy peasy.
Okay.
But that's everything that Linda and Carrie and I have for our almost final Christmas live. So next week we'll be back with our
many-
Christmas Eve
How
live.
many ugly sweaters do you have? How many ugly
I don't know how many ugly sweaters. My problem is I run very hot. If I wore a sweater into
would
the
die.
store, I would
That's true.
probably end up murdering somebody because I am so hot. So I have a lot of ugly Christmas shirts. So I might be wearing a lot of those next
There you
week.
go.
But yeah, that is everything that we have for this week. Don't forget to bring that ugly sweater in. We would love to see it.
No, don't bring it. Wear it.
No,
You
wear
have
it
to
in. Yeah,
in,
wear it in.
yes.
I have seen some pretty horrendous sweaters. So
I've seen
show us
some-
your ugliest sweater. That's what I want to see.
I had some people come in and say, "Look at my ugly sweater." I'm like, "That is so cute."
Yeah,
So-
right.
So we'll see. We'll see what
Yes.
you bring in. Okay.
But yep, go take advantage of all of our stuff online there at 15% off. And I forgot the last thing: gift cards. Last week for those really desperate husbands, come on in and.
But I think also a gift card is good with many of the things that Carrie and I showed. Get a
Yeah.
gift card, get something little with them so they still have something to open and it's not just a gift card.
Yeah.
They have something else to go with it.
It's always funny, like the 23rd and the 24th, I think we sell more gift cards
Yeah.
than we do regular items on like a transaction basis. It's pretty funny.
And,
All right.
and you can buy them online, so if you have family out of town who was wanting to get you something, you can go online and buy them.
Very true.
They can go online and buy them.
All right, everybody, just make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our videos to make sure everybody gets to join in on the fun and learn about my love for vacuums and other stuff as well, too. So thank you, guys, and we will see you all next week.
All right.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.